Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Woody Pixel here, and I got today the full review of my SecretLab Yashua edition. This is their 2021 edition of SecretLab chairs, and they've been making these amazing chairs. I've been using it for the past 2 to 3 months, so I've had a lot of time to spend with this thing. So first, I'm going to talk about the design, and this to me is the sickest thing and the coolest thing about SecretLab chairs. You have on the back of the chair, you have some anime clouds, and it looks so awesome. You have this nice premium synthetic leather that they use, a leatherette, I believe the name is. You have this sword right down the middle of the Yasuo tray behind me. I'm going to show it on screen, and it is so awesome. Their design is so sick and flawless. The colors, the stitching, every little detail they put into this chair is cool. And I'll even take this off real quick, and they even have a magnetic system, which I'm going to go into next. And this is the first part of it. It's a magnetic headrest, and you can literally slip it up and down the top portion of the chair to adjust, and it is just so comfortable. It's a memory foam, and I love it so much. I could just rest my head on it for days. You can put it up to your head, top of your head. You can take it off if you want to, which I don't recommend. Actually, one thing there, if you take it off, it's pretty uncomfortable to lay your head back. Another thing here, you can actually take off the armrest. And these are memory foam. These aren't very comfortable, but I don't think armrests need to be comfortable. They shouldn't be mushy. Your arms are sitting there for hours and hours a day. But yeah, they're magnetic. They can be taken off. And they're like a 4D. They're adjustable 4 different ways. You can move them in and out. You can move them forward and back. You can move them up and down. Now, as far as the chair setup, I have a full unboxing that you can watch in my channel. And the unboxing was super straightforward. They included some nice quality tools, so it was really easy to get stuff done. And a round of applause to SecretLab because this was really a good unboxing and setup process. Another thing on the chair is the comfort part. So they do have lumbar support. The lumbar support, in my opinion, is not that great. Honestly, I feel like I kind of can't feel it. I've been adjusting it like crazy over the past few months, and I honestly don't feel it. I have lumbar support in my car seat, and that I could definitely feel it. It makes a difference, and you can feel the lumbar support moving up and down. So now going back to the armrest, one of the things that's a little quirky actually is this. There's a lot of jiggle in there. I'm pretty sure I've tightened everything as tight as humanly possible. It's just kind of weird and annoying that the armrest, kind of jiggle and move like that, because this definitely seemed like a big oversight. The reason why is because everything in this chair feels so solid and it's so firm, and it has these hard rigid movements, and it's pretty much locked in place. There's no wiggle or kind of creaking or anything like that like you get in a lot of other chairs, honestly. It's just there and in place and sturdy and firm. The firmness and the comfort are kind of what define this chair. It's a firmer chair, it's a harder chair. It does have this kind of thick foam padding everywhere. But the thing is, it actually gives you a really good sitting experience. I could sit on here for hours, and I have sat on here for hours. I'm working from home, so I've been sitting here for hours and hours and hours every day for the past few months. And this chair is firm, but it's very supportive and it's very comfortable. I couldn't say that about the steel case gesture that I had before. I actually got rid of that one to get this chair, and that steel case gesture just wasn't comfortable for me. Now let's talk about their Pebble Seating. It kind of concaves in a little bit. It's a new technology, or you can say feature design from their last chair, and it's nice. It has a slight concave on the edges, and it feels comfortable enough. Now, one of the cool things about the fit that I'm going to mention now, they actually have measurements. So you should pick a chair according to your body type. That's going to give you the most comfortable experience with the SecretLab chairs. I can say in my case, this chair is mostly spot on. I would say this chair is about a 90% fit. Why 90 and not 100, not a perfect fit? Well, one of my big complaints is I wish the chair would actually recess or go a little bit lower, because I feel like I have to sit a very specific way, I guess, all the way back and upright all the time, which I guess you should be sitting that way. But even if I slant just a little bit or sag in a little bit, it gets a little bit uncomfortable. I just wish my feet sat just like a tiny bit close to the floor, but to be completely honest, it's not an issue. And again, I do get all day comfort out of the chair. Now let's talk about Quirks. When I first got this chair, I was having some issues with one of the attachments here, and it kind of kept springing out of place. And now going over to customer support, right? Because we gotta talk about that too. I did reach out to SecretLab. They were kind of upfront and honest. They said it was gonna take a while to get the replacement. They were having delays and all these different things, COVID stuff and manufacturing process. You've heard it way too many times, I'm sure, so I'm not gonna talk about that. But they were upfront about it. They told me it's gonna take a while. And it did take a while. It took at least a month to 2 months for me to get the replacement part. In my case, it wasn't a big deal because the replacement part was just for the armrest adjustment. Hopefully for you, if you have issues, it's not something bigger because again, just to mention, you will have a lot of delays getting replacement parts from them. So I mentioned comfort so much, and I might have mentioned, right, because that's kind of important. I do fit their scale of about regular. I'm about 230-ish. I'm about 5'11". I have no complaints. I think they did a lot of research into the actual process, and that kind of goes into my comfort experience. I mentioned my height and my weight because obviously that matters to you. I'm not sure if someone who's about the same height, who weighs a lot less, maybe, 50 pounds less or 60 pounds less or even 40, is gonna have the same comfort. Maybe it might feel too hard for you. I'm just theorizing here and want to throw those things out at you so you can make an informed decision, all right? You have all the pieces. Now this chair was between $400 or $500. I'll put the actual price right here on screen so you can see it. And honestly, I think this was a fair price for this chair. Considering all the new technologies, all their magnetic technologies and the hot swappableness, considering how comfortable this is, again, the magnetic headrest here, the firmness, the design of the chair, and how amazing and beautiful and detailed each design is, and the stitching. And they even have a ton of gaming chairs now with superheroes in it. They have Superman, and Flash was the most latest one that I saw on their Instagram that they posted that they're going to start selling. And they have a ton of chairs with League of Legends designs. Honestly, I think this company, SecretLab, is going in the right direction. It's amazing what they're doing with the gaming chairs. I just really love it. And I think this chair, even with all the quirks and things that I've complained about, it's worth every single penny. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed the review. I try to keep it nice and quick and short and sweet. If you have a SecretLab chair, drop a comment below. Let me know how you've been enjoying it or not enjoying it. If you enjoyed the review, thumbs up and subscribe for more content. I'm going to be dropping some more stuff soon, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.